What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video here in the channel. I hope you're having an amazing day so far. Thanks for stopping on in. Today, guys, we're doing something a little bit different. I know I teased doing this a few videos ago, and for those of you that came by the stream on Thursday, here's a picture of a few players that we did the Earl boss with. Lots of fun, lots of fun. I think we beat him in like 5 to 6 minutes. We really rolled them. It was a lot of fun. Anyways, I was letting you guys know that I'm going to do a video where I go through the comment section and I answer any questions or just comment on some of the comments that you guys already have. So we're going to waste no time here, guys. I collected a few of them and I'm going to answer these. And some of them might be questions you have. Some of them might just be me wanting to talk about these. But let's jump right in. And this is going to be from one of my tips videos about tips I learned the hard way. And this one is going to be take care of your gold bullion. Misclicking an item can wipe away hours of public event rewards. It is also worth saving your bullion until you have granted access to the Secret Service vault from the Settlers/Raiders quest. Having a hard time speaking today. The Secret Service armor is the best all-around armor in the game, and getting it right away at level 50 makes a big difference. So I agree on this one, but I am going to add that gold bullion. One thing I wish I was doing with gold bullion is using Minerva more. Minerva she's that merchant that goes around the map, and she pops up once, I think it's like once every other week or so, and she has extremely discount items. Actually, this upcoming week she's supposed to have the Secret Service armor in there, so definitely pick that up. I will make a video when she has that in her stock for you guys, because that is going to be a huge thing you should grab with your gold bullion. Gold bullion, I feel like it can be easy to get by doing public events, but at the same time, as soon as you try to grind something, like for example, I tried to buy the full T65 set from Vault, 79? And well, what sucks is I don't have enough for the head, so I have everything except the helmet right now, so almost a full set. But the issue is, now I'm reached the point to where I don't really want to save up that much for it, because there's always something else I want. Minerva always has something else that I'm interested in. So basically what I'm going to add to this is save your gold bullion until you know for sure you're getting exactly what you want, and use Minerva. You can look up what she's going to have months in advance. Plan your gold bullion around Minerva. I wish I have been doing this better. I got really lazy with it and I regretted it in the long run. So I completely agree with this. Alright, guys, up next, this is a great question, and I've actually been asked this a few times now, and it's the best way to freshen up the game if you've been playing for a while. I've been playing the game for a very long time. I did take like a 3-year break from the game, so with that being said, take that to note that my game, although I've said before that I'm in endgame, I haven't completed a lot of the quest lines yet. I still have a lot of quest lines. I'm trying to save the quest lines for when I'm really bored. Honestly, I really enjoy the events and stuff like that. I've done a majority of the quest lines, but I still have a few left. I try to save those for when I'm like super bored. But the best way to freshen up the game, if you've been playing for a while, I would say is you kind of have to create challenges by yourself. So one thing I have been doing is I've been trying to acquire all the perks that I run, but I'm trying to get their animated variants. So that's a fun one to do, is try to collect as many animated perks as possible. I would love to one day have a build of just animated perks. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. There's no beneficial value to having any kind of animated perks. They're just a little bit more rare and they're just fun. There's no like extra like boost or anything they give you. It's just they look cool. Also, like another way to freshen up the game is go down when you pause your game and look at your challenges. Look at the world challenges and try to complete those. That always adds a little bit more fun. I like them because you get atoms for doing some of them. But also, honestly, the best way to freshen up the game is try a new build or make a new character. On PC, that's around the level 50, level 55, something like that. I'm not quite sure. It's been a while since I played on PC. I actually downloaded the game on Steam as well, and my character on Steam, I started from scratch instead of syncing it with my character I have through Game Pass. I decided to just start from scratch because I wanted the game to feel fresh, and I decided I'm gonna do a build to where I take no handouts from other players or anything like that, because it's one of the things is when someone comes up to you and gives you a lot of things, you can kind of get jump started that way. I'm doing a build to where I'm just trying to do a fresh build and trying to do one to where like I have to grind for everything. So I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. You guys might see some stuff come out with that in the near future as well. So yeah, basically those are ways that I freshen the game up. If you guys know more ways to freshen the game up, comment them down below. Alright, this is a really good question. I know I said ask away, and here it is. How do you get a full set of unyielding armor? Let me tell you what, if you could set your luck stat to be 99, that'd probably get it to you faster. But honestly, there is no easy way to get a full set of unyielding armor. It took me over 100 rolls with my Secret Service armor to get a full set of unyielding. If you guys stopped by the stream, you heard this story as well. I accidentally sold the right leg to Murmgur in the Rusty Pick for a legendary script. I was supposed to scrap a different piece of unyielding armor I had, but alas, I scrapped my really good roll Secret Service armor unyielding right leg. So now I have every piece of unyielding Secret Service armor except the right leg, and I'm really heated about it because I roll and roll and roll, and I just can't get another good roll on it. So the easiest way to get a full set of unyielding armor, basically you're gonna have to be scrapping a lot of legendary weapons for script, and I mean a lot. You're gonna have to roll a lot. I recommend finding armor you enjoy using with like some other rolls on them, and then rolling it that way, and then just work on a piece at a time. You're not gonna get a full set unless you're super lucky. You're not going to get a full set easily. I would say use player vendors as well. Sometimes player vendors will sell a piece or two. It doesn't matter if you have a full set that completely matches, honestly. I wanted that because I'm just extra, let's be honest. I play this game for a lot of fun for myself, is just to have like collections of things and stuff like that. I want a full set of Secret Service unyielding armor. So basically, hop player vendors, you can check them. I'm going to let you know, and be warned, when it comes to unyielding, people know the value of unyielding and they will mark it up because they know how hard it is to find that. So keep that in mind when looking at player vendors, is it's going to be super freaking expensive, and there's really nothing you can do to get it faster. If I'm being honest with you, your best bet is going to be, to my knowledge at least, is going to be roll away, man. I feel for you, and I really hope you can get it. But yeah, roll away, man. That's all I can think of. I'm sorry. I don't have a better answer for that one. Alright guys, moving on to the next comment you guys have. Great video. Keep them coming. Thank you very much for enjoying the video. I will keep them coming, don't you worry. What's your gamer tag look like? Us noobs would like to keep a lookout for you. Alright, so on Xbox, guys, feel free to add me. The more the merrier. Everybody's welcome to add me. Jump in my games when you see me online. I play almost every day on my Xbox. That's my main account, is the Xbox account. And I'm grinding the seasons right now, so I will be playing on my PC account more. Just my Xbox account is the one that I'm grinding the seasons with, so that's my main account. But they actually share the same username, and it's actually not too blad 5. Make sure you capitalize the N and the B. Not too blad 5. Feel free to add me. Shoot me a message if you want to run some Fallout 76. I may or may answer you. You never know. Alright guys, here's another comment I found that I'm going to answer in this video for you. Got a very noob question. Do you have to use mutations with every build? What if I simply just want to have no rads, wear power armor, and shoot big gun? I just don't want to mess with mutations, but it seems like if I don't, I'm missing out on big bonuses. Just wanted to clarify. Thanks in advance, everyone. Alright, so this is a great question because I know a few people who were wondering this too. No, you do not have to have mutations, but also you don't have to have radiation for every mutation as well. So this is a loaded question. First off, no, for builds you don't have to have mutations. You can simply just have the perks to correlate with that build. But yes, you would be missing out on big bonuses. Like for example, a bloodied build, which is probably the most meta build there is, the bloody build. Without you having the mutation, I can't think of it off the top of my head, that gives you more damage at low health. You kind of lose out on like 80% of that build. If I'm being honest with you, because the lower your health, the better. So like you're gonna have the radiation for the bloody build anyways, but not having that mutation kind of takes away from the whole point of having the build. So for certain builds, I would say yes, you have to have mutations, but there are builds that I'm sure that don't need mutations. I think it's more of user preference. You really can make your own build. You don't have to follow the build guides online. I know I was showing a lot of people this. They were asking me what my build was on the stream, and I basically told them I have a very lazy build. My build works for all the weapons I have because I made it that way. I looked up a lot of guides from other people's builds and put them in one, and basically made what I call my lazy build. That way I don't have to keep moving perks around. The only thing I have to do is when I hop in my power armor, switch to my power armor build. So no, you don't have to have mutations, but yes, you would be missing out on some bonuses for most builds with mutations. If you don't want to mess with the whole positive and negative of each mutation, I recommend just running like Class Freak as a perk if you don't want to really dabble in them, just so you don't really get any negative effects from the mutation, but you still benefit from the positive effects. If you're not looking to find a way to balance them all out, just run Class Freak. It's super easy. Alright, I found this comment, and I wanted to talk about this because I know so many low-level players who've made this mistake. I've made this mistake before. I was scrapping and selling good armor and weapons that were broken early, not realizing there's a workbench repair, until I watched a random video after I got to level 50. If I'm being honest, this was me in every Fallout game. Every time the gun would break, I'd be like, alright, well, that sucks. Gotta get rid of it. And would never repair weapons. Honestly, the only Fallout I've ever played that I did repair weapons in was New Vegas. And I think because there was an achievement you got. I was a very big achievement hunter when I was little. And I say little, New Vegas came out when I was like a freshman in high school. I would repair only to get the achievement, and then I realized, oh, wait a minute, I can just keep doing this and I don't have to ditch the gun. Okay, so yeah, 76, I knew about the repair when it first came out, but I was lazy and didn't want to waste my mats on repairing it. So most of the time, if it was something simple like a hunting rifle and it had no rolls on it, I would just ditch it and do another one. So, but if you're low level, you can repair weapons. You get repair kits in the seasons pass if you play the game enough to do the challenges. Don't get rid of those broken weapons. Alright guys, here we go. Best weapon against robot enemies. I struggle with them the most. Alright, so I'm going to give you the most generic answer here first, and then I'm going to give you my answer second. Most generic answer is going to be use any weapon with the troubleshooter's role on it, because that is going to give you additional damage to robots. Alright, well, now that we got the basic answer out of the way, let me give you mine. When I go against robots, I use energy weapons. I'm a very big energy weapon build though. When it's heavy or just basic like plasma and energy weapons in general, that's just what I run. I enjoy using them. I have fun. I've noticed they do quite a bit of damage to the robots. Energy weapons are normally pretty good against robots. And well, honestly, I'm going to say this and everyone's going to roll their eyes and be like, oh, here's Blad's lazy build. Use vampires. Anything with the vampires roll on it, you won't die if you're fighting robots because you're going to get your health back as long as you have ammo. I recommend a flamer. I have used a holy fire or just a vampire's flamer in general. That's probably your best bet, as well as like a vampire's plasma caster. That's probably one of my favorite weapons in the game. Basically anything vampires, and if you don't have that luxury, use a flamer or an energy weapon. even though technically a flamer would be an energy weapon. You kind of get what I mean. Alright guys, this one's a fun one. Are there any enemies or enemy types that creep you out or you hate encountering because it's an annoying or long fight, etc., etc.? I fought many Mirelurks, but I just hate running into them. They creep me out. Love your videos, by the way. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Thanks for leaving the comment. This is a fun one. So I wouldn't say there's not a lot of creatures that creep me out. There are times I'm playing with no audio because I'm listening to Spotify, either like jamming to my music or listening to a podcast, and I get jump scared by something random. But if I had to choose one enemy that I think is just annoying to encounter, I'm gonna go with a rad scorpion. The freaking rad scorpions, when they go underground, are so annoying because you don't know where they're gonna come up at, and they just make the fight take way longer than it needs to be because they just duck and hide. Because I one-shot them most of the time, and if I don't, I just find it annoying waiting for them to pop back up out of the ground, and then like if I don't hit them fast enough, they're gone again. So I would say those are the most annoying to me. I'm also gonna say Mirelurk Kings, because for some reason nothing in the game seems to kill me as much as Mirelurk Kings do. I don't know what it is, they just do. Alright guys, that was just me answering some of the questions that you guys have left me in the comment section down below. If you guys want me to do another one of these videos just answering your comments and any questions you have, please let me know. I would love to do another one. I really enjoy reading the comments section. You guys should have another video up tomorrow as well, because this doesn't really count as my usual Fallout 76 video, so you guys will have a video up tomorrow. I again just want to take a moment to thank everybody who stopped by the stream, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube or you watched the VOD. I really appreciate the support, guys. Absolutely amazing. If you're looking for a way to support the channel, my memberships are now live. You joining the membership will give you some perks, and also you will be able to support me and help me make the videos I love to make. So that is completely optional to you. I just figured I'd mention that for you guys. But guys, that's going to do it for the video today. I hope this video was a very enjoyable experience for you, and I hope I answered the questions you guys have. There's so many questions in the comments that I'm probably going to make another one of these videos if the feedback is good, because I can answer these questions all day. Guys, I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining me, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.